we test fit it, we punched our holes where our holes need to be, and now we are gonna put her back down on there so she's done. Whew, folks, what a whirlwind. What a whirlwind in the last few weeks. It's now August, what is it today? August 13th? No. It's August 11th today. So it's August 11th. We're here at the shop getting some Yucapac parts prepped for coating. We've got the inner shelves for the cabinet done. We've got the mole panels for the side doors done. We've got the main cabinet sanded and ready to go. The rear door skin ready to go. The other parts are actually next door at New Fab getting their corners welded in for the 3D doors. Once that's done, we get the last 3 pieces from Wolf Creek over here, and we'll do the same thing. We'll get them all sanded down and get them ready for paint or for powder coating. At which point we begin assembly. And then Tyler, my business partner, will be coming over later this week to get the measurements for the top, for the canvas, and for the cushions. Lots going on, lots going on. On top of that, we are less than 22 days. We're about 22 days away from the AOA Expo launching. So it's been really hectic and really busy. I assume most of you have been catching most of our lives, our Instagram lives. If you haven't been, go follow us on Instagram right now. That's the AOA Expo Instagram page. And you'll be able to see me mingling with our vendors online, just talking what it's like to be an entrepreneur. Lots to do, guys. Lots to do. There's, yeah, I'll show you some of the parts for the Yucapac here. So these are cool. This is actually one of Mark's ideas. He was helping me with the final design here while we were in Winnipeg. These are an interior mole panel that's going to sit attached to the gull wing doors. So as you're in your camper, let's say you're on the outside of the camper, as you lift your camper up and your door comes up, you'll be able to store a bunch of stuff on top of the roof, on top of the overhead here when the doors go up. And then even access those from the inside without having to do anything like that. Yeah, cabinet. So on the cabinet space here, we're gonna have some tearaway cabinet fabrics here, which just kind of help with the lightness of it. The more you add onto a camper of this size, the more you add weight to it. So those are just gonna be some tearaway fabric patches. Inside this main large cutout here is gonna be a fold down table. So this is a drop down table, and then inside it also gives you access to all your utilities. So your battery is gonna be sitting back here. Your main switch panel is gonna be right there with a couple of other USB attachments. You're gonna have a reading light up top there as well. Interior door skin right there. Cabinets, shelving. The shelving for the cabinets are right here with the braces. And then, as you guys have probably already seen already, the extrusion for our rooftop. Our pop-up roof is right here, which just needs to get cut down on the sides to match the width, and then assembled so that we can put the extrusion on and put the fabric on. But that is where we are at today, guys. Yeah, so pitter patter. That's wild. These are the Yucapac side doors. So these are the doors that are going to sit on the side of the canopy and give you access inside. in that skin is where our moly panel sits. So just like that, you'll have the ability to hang some utensils, some tools, a first aid kit, fire extinguisher, whatever you're gonna wanna hang on the inside of your camper. All right, then we got our rear cabinet stuff set up here. So that's the general, it's not quite how it's gonna sit in the camper because you won't see that top piece, but that's where the cabinet is going to sit. So, coming together, really cool to see. All right guys, it's Monday morning. I don't know if you can see it back there, but that's the top and bottom skin for the roof that I needed to pick up. And I don't have a trailer, so I've got about 3 feet of overhang out of this little Frontier on these skins. It's strapped down. I'm not going far and I'm not going fast. I'll tell you, man, I don't like doing things this way. I don't. I like doing things properly, the proper way. So I'm making the Frontier work. Here we go. We got to drive 20 kilometers to Lacombe with this thing in the truck. And I will be doing probably under the speed limit with my hazards on, hugging the shoulder the whole way. But I'll get her done. All right, it looks like we made it without any damage. And we're not missing any pieces, so heck yeah, good stuff. Let's get this thing in the shop. Okay, so first thing that we're going to install is the shelves for the forward cabinet. All right, shelving is in and the divider is in. So next what we're doing is installing our outside utilities. So we're going to be doing our plug for our 12 volt charger, probably our exhaust for our diesel heater, and something else. Can't remember what it is, but that's what's going in here now. All right, NOCO plug is installed. Next we have to put the solar plug in. All right, so we're just going through electrical now. This won't be the solar charger that we use on the production models, but on this one, it is, because I had it kicking around. So solar charger, fuse block, and we have our main switch right there. And now we need to figure out where the primary light, so the primary strip light goes here, underneath that bar. And what we'll do is we'll drill a hole around here, snake the wire in there, run the wire down, and then drill a hole, or then pop it out, because there should be a hole in the back side of here. Yeah, there it is, right underneath there. And that wire will come down and then go back into the corner here and go down into the cabinet. So, all right, we've got our exterior lights mounted and installed. So that is going to do it for all the accessory wiring on the Yucca. Got to clean up some of the stuff in there, which is make it look nice and clean and organized, and then we're good to go. Then it's just latches, hinges, and top. So we might actually get it done. Totally just knocked down a peg. I don't think the Yucca Pack's gonna make it to the show. And that's really upsetting. Okay, so we've hit a snag and it's stressing me out. I have gone through 5 five hinge styles for the side of the Yucca doors, because they are offset along this edge, and I can't find one that works. Yeah, I need to find hinges that work. I need to find them fast. So Monday might be a big day of driving around and collecting various items to try. Hopefully there's something in Red Deer that will, a supplier in Red Deer, a Sea Dog supplier in Red Deer somewhere that can get me what I need. All right, folks, it's Thursday today, and we are officially 8 days away from the opening of the expo. And if you look behind me here, I have a Yucca pack that is nearing completion. Now, you're going to notice that the top is a little thicker than we were initially hoping for. That's to allow for a 4-inch mattress rather than a 3. Now, production models are going to have that a little thinner. One, I like the streamlined look of it a little bit better, and two, it's going to cut down on a lot of weight. So we are overweight right now. I think we're pushing closer to the 400-pound mark with the Yucca pack. It might even be 450 as it sits right now. Keep in mind, though, that is a fully insulated unit right there, with the exception to the side interior panels, which in total might weigh 20 pounds. So as it sits right there as it is, you're looking at about a 400-pound camper, fully insulated. That's a legitimate four-season camper right there. Really simple. We're just waiting on canvas, and we're going to be installing the latches on the doors and installing the rear door. But just to give you guys an idea of how easy this thing lifts up, just like that, and boom, you got yourself a habitat. So earlier this week, I was very nervous. I was very nervous that this wasn't going to work out the way that it was. But we did, thanks to a lot of the vendors in the area of Lacombe here, we managed to get this thing ready to go really quick. So now it's just the canvas and the cushions and the rear door and a couple of latches. And that's going to be it, guys. This is going to be done. This model itself, I'm really, really proud of. It took a lot of work, months and months and months of design work. And like I said, we are going to be doing some changes to that design moving forward, just to try to keep those costs down. But that's what you're looking at right there, guys. It is Saturday today, the weekend before the expo. We are in Red Deer gathering some last minute items for the show, and then since I'm here, I'm also hitting the scale to get the baseline weight of the Frontier. As you can see, I've got the rack off, the tent off, the roof rack is off, everything except for the drawer is removed from the truck. So we're gonna get our base weight, and we'll throw it on the Frontier. We'll bring it back and weigh it again, and that will tell us what our base weight is. So we are just pulling up to the scale here. It should be somewhere around here. And then we will weigh it, and we will write that number down somewhere. All right, so there's our scale. We're gonna zero the scale. That brings that number to 0. There you go, 2,440 pounds. All right, guys, Dalton's over here from New Fab helping me load the Yucca on the truck. So as you can kind of see, I'll give you guys a side view right now. That's how it sits. So it is raked forward a little bit because the overloads are on the rear. But we test fit it. We punched our holes where our holes need to be, and now we are gonna put her back down on there. So she's done. guys, this is our next test. We are hitting the road with the Yucca pack on the back, and we're gonna go into Red Deer and hit the scales. So we were at 2,440 pounds last week without the Yucca pack, and in about 10 minutes we'll know exactly where we are at with the weight. So here's to hoping we're under 5. And first time hitting highway speeds, so let's see how she does. So far, so good. Doing 110 kilometers an hour. You can feel it. You can feel the weight. So we're definitely up in the hundreds. Payload capacity for a Nissan Frontier is, I think it's hovering around the 1,500 pound mark. We are miles away from 1,500 pounds. We will see exactly where we're at right away here. So far so good though. Feels good. All right guys, here we are. Let's line ourselves up. Go zero out the scale. All right, moment of truth here. Let's see what the Yucca pack weighs. What are we at? 2660. All right, let's do some quick math here. Now that doesn't seem right, but if that's accurate, this is the lightest truck bed camper on the market, on the planet. Cha. All right, folks, it's Tuesday today. We are wrapping up the Yucca pack. The Yucca pack is charging right now. You can see the cord there. It's charging up the battery. What we need to do is put the tearaway cabinet covers on the cabinet itself, install the mole panels onto the side. Wayne over at Wolf Creek Metals is getting those done up for us today. So they'll be done by the end of the day, so I'll get those on tonight before I leave. And we've got the badges on now. So, and then I got to load everything up. So we've got blind man swag here and a bunch of other stuff there to get ready. So busy.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Adventure. Cardinal.
Biggest trout I've caught all year. Look at the size of that cocksucker.